Hello and welcome to the GonzoEwok channel. I'm Gonzo.
I'm Ewok.
And today we're going to jump straight back into the Binding of Isaac.
We are indeed.
So, Ewok's at the helm. How are you going to play this one then?
I don't know, let's take a look. Judas starts with no health but a lot of damage. He doesn't get an item, does he? Oh, the Book of Belial. Ooh, now the Book of Belial turns you into a big nasty monster, but I believe it also hugely increases the chance of a devil room appearing.
Alright, are you thinking of changing things up and running with Judas then, eh?
I'm tempted to run with Judas. Head 1 looks absent, passing on 2 treasure room, and killing Mom. Nah, I'm alright with that.
I could have had that in the last run where I had no keys if I just got through to Mom.
I think I am going to take a risk and go with Judas, who's a bit of a glass cannon, which means this could be a very quick run, potentially. So let's go with it.
It'll make a difference to see you getting killed before your time, instead of me for a change.
Judas also starts with absolutely no items. He's got a longer range than Cain.
He's got Book of Belial there.
No, I mean no bombs or keys.
Right, yeah. Right, there's your first key.
I've already had more luck than you did on your last run, though.
Indeed, unless you want to go and spend 20 minutes in the arcade.
Not recommended, really. Not with... Oh, what a useless item.
Just pick it up and take it out of the pool and put it back down. There we go.
Oh, well... I've had better starts. Again, if I wasn't recording this, I would probably restart the entire level for the sake of...
See, I never do that. I take our Jolly Space program.
Oh, hang on, it gave me 5 bombs, so, I mean, that's good
Oh,
enough.
yeah, that's a good point. Forgot about that.
Which is handy as a...
Yeah, it's a shit item, but you get some bombs in return, so, you know, you can't be 100% angry with it for that.
Unfortunately...
Another key. Jammy sword.
Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to identify the secret room here. So I'm going straight for the boss.
Right, you go for it. 1 life up against Gemini. First time I've seen Gemini in this save file.
No, I believe we've seen Gemini before, haven't we? You don't normally get the Blighted Ovum until you've seen Gemini, and we saw the Blighted Ovum in the last run.
Maybe we'll have them.
Maybe in one of the earlier ones.
Aye. I don't think
certainly not recently.
No.
But then again, he's not unlocked straight away. He's an unlockable boss, I think.
Well, we're starting to get to the point where we are kind of unlocking stuff regardless of how the runs go. So we're starting to kind of build up the prevalent item pool, which is what's going to be important longer term for success once we're looking at sort of like the end game and the late game, getting some of those nice big beastie upgrades. Rotten meat.
Rotten meat. Good. It's a good one for Judas, certainly, with his limited health pool.
You weren't going to go to the curse room there. You had a couple of hearts you could have taken. Might be getting something from it.
I wasn't too tempted by it, to be perfectly honest.
Or did you just miss it?
No, I'm not tempted by the curse room.
You get some great stuff in there sometimes. There's a chance to get devil items.
But I'm quite weak, so I'm loath to spend the health, to be perfectly honest with you.
There was hearts there. There was hearts sitting there that could have replenished your health if you just picked it up.
But it's soul hearts that I would have lost.
Aye, that's a point. Okay then, fair enough, I'll shut up.
No, it's different tactics, different strokes for different folks and all that.
Yeah, but actually, when you put it like that, it makes sense as to why you didn't. I couldn't understand it for a second. Now I do understand it, but it's still a little bit of a weird one. From my end anyway. But then I tend to play Isaac completely on impulse. I'm not good enough to actually understand the strategy for it yet, so I just run through and pick up stuff. Oh, take on the second floor's not great. Stop you getting any other trinkets.
But that's a boss item room.
Aye. I mean, the thing is with a tick, the worst part about... Oh my god, what are you doing? Playing like me?
I'm getting the boss item room.
Ah, right.
Is it 1 heart or half a heart you have to be down to?
Less than... I know 1 heart, I think. Oh, we've got rusted key. The tick, usually the worst part about the tick is that it occupies your trinket slot, which if you're planning...
Oh, I've picked up half a bloody heart by accident.
I'm sure you can find somewhere to hurt yourself and come back to it if needs
But
be.
like this, it's a good place to hurt myself.
Half. Might work. It might work. I would take them. Just come out and see what happens.
I could have left them and went back for them later. Yay! Oh.
Nearly.
Hey!
Yeah, the thing is with a tick, a lot of people leave it because then it occupies the slot that otherwise the Polaroid would take up, which is important if you want to go further into the game. But since we can't access that until we beat Mom's heart a bunch more times.
No, we can't access the Polaroid at this. Oh dear. However, I prefer the rusted key at this point, because I believe that means I'm more likely to unlock keys. I've
Yeah.
taken a couple of hits from what is not normally a tough boss.
I sometimes struggle with Monstro. Do sometimes.
But I got a bit extra health, which is handy. Getting a boss room this early. Or rather a boss fight challenge room. What are they called? Boss challenge room, is that
I usually just call them like boss traps, or boss trap rooms, for some reason. I think because I think that's Northern Lions terminology. You know, I watch a lot of his videos, it's where I tend to learn the most about Bind of Isaac, to be honest. He's got good commentary as well, I just enjoy watching them for a laugh. They're good to have on the background if I'm doing some work on the computer or on the laptop or what have you. I usually stick on like an episode, and I mean he's got 800 of them to choose from, so you know.
What have we got? This will be 7 perhaps?
7 or 8.
Ah, that was worth it.
That's a nice haul.
Good gamble.
Cool.
Probably worth hitting that item room, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah, see what happens.
Oh no, flamey, flamey flames.
Hate it when that happens.
Okay, let's recompose myself because my shots are going all over the place. Right, well, that's a little bit better.
That's it, yeah. Of course, you just want to thin out the crowd, and of course, most importantly, get rid of the ones that are closest to you. Got to hit you to do damage. Nice. Couple more bombs.
I'm gonna go back to that item room. Actually, the shop even. You see, my terminology on Isaac is all over the shop.
Like,
I said shop. 12 to spend. Ooh, the Bible. But no. Well, I'm going to recoup my key. And I think I'll get that tarot card. The devil.
nice.
So that should come in handy in a pinch. It's big damage, isn't it? I'm right in thinking that.
I think it is, aye.
Or is that only death that does the big damage?
No, I think it does. I think it's isn't the devil card? It's similar to Book of Belial and its effect. I think the stack. You're getting a hell of a lot of bombs here.
I am indeed.
There's a tinted rock there, the top left.
I'm taking more hits than I usually do, though. Which is not good for a character who doesn't have much health.
Triple shot.
Woohoo!
Nice. I very, very rarely get that.
And it's good when you've got relatively high damage to start with, because it means on larger enemies like boss, you're effectively doing trip damage.
Yeah. It's a bit of a strange one. I've getting probably quad shot more than I have triple shot. Not taking any chances there.
I may as well use it when I've got it.
Well, this is it.
With
Yeah,
the
look,
second time
and
I've used
weave
it on
backwards
this
and
level.
forwards at the top, all the like. It's not going to cause any major concerns. Sneaky.
See, I don't normally play as Judas, but this one's not going too badly. I still could do with more health. I'm still feeling that initial pinch of starting with only one.
Yeah, kind of caught on the back foot a little bit. Cat of nine tails.
I'm upset that I haven't unlocked the devil room.
Judas is looking at a hell of a plight there. Scratches all down his face.
Fine, I'll go around.
Eyes missing. Fez.
I haven't used the Book of Belial on both floors so far. I was hoping that I would have unlocked the devil room by now. Not because I want anything from the devil room, but so I could turn it down and perhaps get the angel room a little bit later.
Crafty. Well, at least we've got the item room nice and early if you were so inclined to head straight into it.
Certainly am. Last key though. Telepathy for dummies.
Pick it up and put it down again.
Absolutely. What a waste.
It's times like this you wish that we had like the D6.
I love the D6 and I will be attempting to unlock it at the earliest opportunity.
Yeah, that's when that's for me. That's when runs start getting really interesting, just because of some of the weird stuff you can have happen when you've got the D6. You end up with terrible runs, or you end up with absolutely amazing runs with the D6 on board.
The Emperor.
Straight to the boss.
I didn't think that's what the Emperor was, but never mind. Book of Belial.
Well, we're here now. Only one thing to do.
And
Let's
that's
kick
kill
the
him.
shit out of him, aye.
Come on, Pete. Slightly better room setup than when you fought people in your last game, and that I don't have too much stuff getting in the way.
It's true, although actually I quite like that layout that you get where you've got them two, those two like layers of rocks, because they hold in a lot of his shots if he stays in amongst them. It's just unfortunate the last time I had a run through against him that didn't happen, and I think the first move that he did was to jump outside of them and then they start getting in the way.
Still no devil room?
No.
So, well, I'm going to have to take a risk on these pills, I think.
If only you were king.
Balls of steel.
Nice.
Bad gas.
Not great. It's another
bad
trip. That's unfortunate.
Friends till the end. Not too bad.
Yeah, not too bad overall. I'd say there's more positive than negative came out of that.
Well, let's clear this out.
A bit of a look for the mobs. Could have done with a key.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping for. But, you know, bomb's a bomb, a bomb is a bomb.
Yep, just try not to take damage just to make sure that it's worthwhile. Basically do the opposite of what I tend to do. Right. Clearing those out quite nicely. It is nice to see the old triple shot coming in as well, mate.
It's a very good item. Very, very powerful.
Lots of damage on big enemies, and of course, I think for areas like that where you've got, you know, flies being spawned and what have you as well, just to do a bit of sort of crowd control, really kind of ups your ability to do that. It's just quite nice to see.
Come on.
I remember the first time that I ever came across them in like my first and my second run through ever of
just shoot and shoot.
Yeah, and just watching them just kind of melt into the floor a little bit, and then like, oh well, I must be doing damage, but they must have like a few lives. Then like 5 minutes later, I realised, nah, hang on. The old video game trope: if they've got a different coloured part that becomes prominent during one of the animations, smack it as hard as you can.
Yeah, the shoot the glowing weak spots tactic.
Yeah. Oh my god. My god, that was the most amazing play I've ever seen, followed by some of the worst.
My god. Oh! I was kind of...
oh, you have got a chance to do it again. Oh, they're not being quite as aggressive this time.
They've started further away this time.
That was probably the best dodging I've ever witnessed.
Oh. Stop saying that, it's making it worse.
Right. You've got a key at least.
Oh, for God's sake, grandfather flies.
Chin balls. Being swamped by chin balls. It's like a usual Friday night.
Which one's that? Oh, this is a new one. Oh.
Well, we know what it is. It's always handy to know what's in the rotation. Check the shop. Can't remember what that pill is, unfortunately. Don't think it's bad gas.
It's a good one.
It is bad gas. You spend five pennies on bad gas.
Five pennies on the opportunity to fart.
Hey, some people will pay more. It's comedy gold. Yeah, probably best just leave
I'd rather have the devil.
Right. Lust.
Ooh. Stuck on the wall there.
Moving quite quick, but... yeah, holding off.
Book of Sins. Sweet. Ooh, bad gas.
Bad gas. Nice.
It is comedy gold.
It is. Let's do it again for good measure, eh? There we go.
Ah, the simple things. I'm going to hit this room because I need something. I need a boost.
Like spiders. Not enough spiders in my life.
Well,
that was a crying shame. It's always fine, to be honest. If you've got more than 2 hearts, it's worth looking.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure I'll pick up a red heart somewhere.
Yeah.
I could just do with being a little bit stronger before I have to deal with Mom and beyond.
Well, that came in handy. Yeah, in the last run where I picked up Guppy's paw, I was kind of hoping that I could have got the chance to become Guppy, but I just didn't live long enough.
It's only ever happened to me once in 100 hours worth of play. Mind it was good.
Oh dear.
I tried to dodge up, but I'd stepped back a little too far and got myself stuck there.
Well,
you stay open that up for us.
Okay. Chin balls. Oh.
Layout is not good.
You need to cool your jets, yeah, you're panicking.
You're right.
Get rid of chin balls. Smack them one. There. It's the noise of having flies in the room I always find puts us on edge. It's just handy to get rid of them. Cool.
You're right, I was panicking. Thank you for reining me back in.
No bother.
I just hope the damage hasn't been done.
What we got? Probably get a tarot card.
I'm just going to blow it.
Couple of pennies.
I was hoping for heart.
Yeah, health's not looking particularly great right now. Could do with something just to chew that along. Oh, this is unfortunate. Oh dear.
Oh, that's not a good run. That's not a good run. 16 minutes.
Bloody hell.
Oh well.
Sometimes
I suppose you
win
can't
them.
win them all.
Yep, sometimes you lose them.
Well, thank you for watching the GonzoEwok channel today. I hope you enjoyed this rather short episode of The Binding of Isaac. A nice sort of filler episode that you can just slot into your busy day. Yeah, thank you for watching. Please check out some of our other videos. We've had some better runs of Isaac. We've got Geordie's Space Program. If you haven't seen it yet, that's definitely worth a watch.
Yep, hopefully by the time you get through watching them, we'll be ready to start up with the new series of that, new and improved.
Absolutely, yeah. So go on the GonzoEwok channel, please drop us a subscription and come back soon, and we will see you in our next video with any luck, and I hope you enjoy that as much as I did not enjoy this particular one.
See you later. Bye.